Hello everyone, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going into the new Tiny Living Stuff pack and creating a micro home, which is naturally the hardest of the three options that we can do in this new pack. We have micro home, small home, tiny home, not in that order, but the micro home is the smallest and you can only use 32 tiles. And that's on the foundation level, so you can cheat a little bit and add in tiles around the house like I did, which you'll see in the greenhouse conservatory area. I cheated a little bit, but on the foundation there's only 32 tiles and everything is included on those tiles, so inside the house. And I managed to do it perfectly for kind of two Sims. You could probably swap out the desk that I had in for another bed, but I didn't do that. I wanted it to kind of look kind of pretty and decent and not too cluttered, just because it was my first try doing a micro home. I don't know, but I haven't really done any builds this small before. I have done tiny homes in the past, but not quite as small as this one, so it was a little bit trickier than I was expecting, to be honest. But I naturally went for the hardest version, so you know, let me know if you want to see the tiny and medium versions, which I'm not 100% sure how many. I think it's like 64 and 100 or something like that, but the 32 tiles is tricky. I'd like to see someone do kind of a challenge using a micro home, like the 100 baby challenge in a micro home. Imagine. I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I don't think I've got enough patience for that though. But yeah, anyway, it's been a while since I've recorded a voiceover, so I hope you don't mind that. I know a lot of subscribers on my channel subscribe just because the builds don't have voiceovers, because there's kind of this divide of people who like them and people who don't. And honestly, I sometimes like to record them and I sometimes don't, and I was in the mood today, so that's why I'm doing this. And also I kind of feel uncomfortable still recording when other people are around in the house, so because I just feel like I'm talking to myself, but obviously I'm talking to you guys, clearly. But yeah, I really enjoyed building this. It was a challenge, but it was fun. I tried to use some colour because I know I struggle with that. I like neutrals, I like just basic black and white colours, and I tried to add a pop of colour, so I went with blue, which is not the colour that I usually go with. If I'm using colour, I might go with like purple or something, green or something. It just matches better with natural tones, but I went with blue just to add a little bit extra challenge for me, which is obviously what I needed with this one. But yeah, I really enjoy this, and I like the new style of stuff pack. It's kind of a stuff pack with a challenge, instead of the usual just stuff pack. But I really like the style they went with the build and buy options. I've not been into cast yet, so I'm not sure about that stuff, and I haven't really watched any of the live stream or videos on it yet, especially in the cast. So it was kind of interesting to just go into it blind, which is something I've not done in a little while. I usually kind of read up on what's coming with the pack and watch people's videos, but I've kind of held off this time just so I was more surprised, and it was just more fun to just dive into this pack with no preconceptions of what's going to be in it other than what I saw in the trailer, of course. I love the Murphy bed. I don't have a problem with any other beds not being included. I'm not going to talk about that, but I don't have a problem with that. I think it was a great option to add the Murphy bed into this pack. It was a very fun option to do, and I've always liked it in the previous version, so why not? And I love the style. It's kind of contemporary. There's some nice colours, there's some neutrals. It fits with everything else that's come out in recent packs, so it really works well with universities. The stuff that was in university, and what was that other one? I don't know, Get Famous maybe. Everything fits really nice with that, so you could do kind of a mid-century modern kind of feel home, and a lot of the items in this pack would really work well with something like that. Maybe I'll give it a try, but yeah, I do think it really fits well with the past packs, which I think was great choice, because when you have a pack that's just coming out with brand new items that's completely different from anything we've had before, and doesn't even have the style or a similar style that we can work with, then it's hard to incorporate that in like builds all the time. So it was nice to get some new things that we've not had before and like a more contemporary style, but also have them be able to fit with the other styles that we've had in the past packs. I'm really interested to see what kind of direction they go in with the new content coming after this though. Like, we've got kind of a lot of the things that people have been wanting recently, and in past Sims packs there are a few things that we've not got. So I'm interested to see what direction they go in with next, like new things or things that we've had in the past, or a mix of in between. I'd really like a mix of both. So I would really like resorts to be added into the game. And I think that would be a great thing to add in kind of a wintry world pack, I don't know, with skiing or something like that. I think that would be a good one. I also think farming would be something great to add. I've seen a lot of people wanting farming, and I think that would be a good choice. Other than that, I've not really heard much of what other people would like. Obviously we are getting the arts and crafts pack at some point, and that's interesting enough. I'd like to see more occult things, like the what was it called? I'm not sure what it was called, but there's this like option to have a psychic pack or something like that, and Grim Reaper career and things like that. I think that would be interesting because The Sims is a fun game, and I think that it would be interesting to add more occult sort of things, because I play the game to escape and not necessarily like natural everyday life. And I know a lot of people do, and that's fine, and we have a lot of that sort of things in the game already, and I think we are still lacking some other things that are otherworldly and just not really the same as everything else that we get to do in everyday life, and just escape from that and do something that you can't do every day. So that's my take on that, I guess. Anyway, most of this house that I built is in one room apart from the bathroom, which is separate. So obviously there's not a separate bedroom or anything, but obviously the Murphy bed pulls down and your Sims can sleep there. Obviously it sleeps 2 Sims, and there's a desk, there's a kitchen, there's space for probably other things if you want to add them in, but there's a TV, there's a dining table, there's also all the basics, and I managed to fit it all in, thankfully. I managed to playtest everything, so your Sims are able to use everything, to my knowledge at least. I might have missed something, but I think they can use everything whether the bed is up or down, so that's great. I'm pretty sure they can still get to the desk when the bed's down. Other than that, everything is definitely workable. At one point I had to move out the full-size fridge for a mini fridge and put the microwave on top, but then I decided not to do that, so I had a little bit of a fiddle around with the table, but I got everything to work, and the bathroom wall works fine, the bed does, the kitchen does. So if you download this, you shouldn't have any problems, fingers crossed. It is up on the gallery if you want to download it. I haven't got an external link or anything, but I do leave my gallery name in the description, which is sophieelaina all the time, and I also have information on the build below if you want to check that out. But I'm going to leave you guys here to watch the rest of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do give the video a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Bye guys!
Yesterday I told you I think that we made a mistake, 'cause you and I, we lost our sight. It's all about give and take. I don't wanna see when you're at parties with Ollie and the others. You know I really got along with him and your family. Your ex got barely said. Did we do it right? You know, no. Did we speak from our hearts so we could make it right without a fight? You know, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. It got me spinning round, round. 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 I'm standing here in plain sight, right without a fight. You know, no, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. You got me spinning round, round. 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 Why can't we just be honest? Why can't we just be honest? Did we do it right? You know, no, no. Did we speak from our hearts so we can make it right without a fight? You know, no, no. Imagine what would happen if we did it right. You got me spinning round, round. 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 Why can't we just be honest? Why can't we just be honest? You got me spinning round, round.
I keep on thinking back on it, when we escaped with our first real paycheck. Wasn't much, but we needed less, yeah, than we do now. We were driving along the coast, I felt the ocean breeze on my face. Wanted to go as far as we ever could. So many years have passed, but even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again, the way that I felt for you then. I know you think of it too. They got run down and we ended up sleeping at the worst motel somewhere. We had rashes for days, do you remember that? In spite of everything that we lacked, nothing compares to the freedom we had. I would do it again if you say the word. So many years have passed, but